are getting ready to potty train or you are struggling with your current plan right now, this is the video for you. I got you. Hello everybody and welcome to my potty training video. I'm going to hit a lot of points. I'm going to go over like my 10-step prep and then 10 things I've learned post potty training that I wish I knew in the beginning. Step 1, right out the gate, you're going to want to find the potty plan for you. There are so many different plans, and really finding one that goes with your lifestyle and you feel like would best work with your child is the route you're going to want to go. The route we picked is the 3-day, no pants, all focus on attention on potty training, don't leave the house, with no reward, treat, toy, incentive. We do positive reinforcement, but like minimal overwhelming praise, and a portable potty. I know that's a lot, but that was like, you know, people make a birth plan. You need to make a potty plan, something you can stick to and feel like would really work for you. Number 2, you're gonna want to get some type of a toddler potty. There are so many different options, and I tried everything. So there is a little seat attachment to go onto a regular potty with stairs. Then there is the more like standalone potty, and with that, there's the Frida Baby. It's like the 3-in-1, so it can kind of become each different version, but starts off as a portable potty. There's no really like gizmos or gadgets. There's no toilet paper holder. There's no flusher. And then there's a potty that looks like a potty that, you know, is a little bit bigger, just kind of is a standalone potty, but can come with, you know, features of holding wipes or holding toilet paper, making the flushing sound. So it's more kind of enticing, but less, it's still portable, but less portable, and only is one kind of potty. And then of course there is the travel seat potty. So this is a foldable seat you can take with you to public restrooms when you finally do outings. We are not in the outing phase, so I have not used the portable one, but it's good to have before you start the process. And I would say there's pros and negatives with each potty. I, right now, have found the Frida Baby no potty to be the easiest for our method because I'm chasing her around, you know, the first 3 days with a potty. I want it lightweight, and I found that the other potty that made the flushing noise really got her excited, but she didn't want to really potty in it. She just wanted to sit, play. For us, it was more like a toy, unless, you know, this is a potty. If you do the portable potty running around for 3-day method, I would suggest having 2 potties on hand. Just, you can have one in a stationary location and then one that you're running around with. And you're gonna want to get potty liners. They're just like little plastic bags that fit in the potty, and it makes it really easy to clean up. Get the potty prepped for another phase, because if I had to clean out the potty, I think we would have had more accidents, because a lot of times it would be like a small potty and then suddenly she'd be like, oh, I have to go more, and run right back, and I would have to get a bag in right away. 3, no matter the method you chose, you're going to want to start narrating your potty experience. I'm sure as a parent, your child has seen you use the potty because they're everywhere around you all the time, but narrating the full experience: push down pants, sit on toilet, pee, you want to see the pee, wipe, pull up pants, flush hands, flush toilet, wash hands, like a week or 2 ahead of time before you start the actual potty learning training. There's different words for it. Potty learning is like the more nice way of going about it. 4, along with narrating, you can have them engaged in the process. So, mommy needs to wipe, can you grab toilet paper and have them hand you toilet paper? And, you know, you can show them how to wipe. So they kind of are engaged in this. I feel like a great way to teach is not just show, but have them be physically, emotionally involved in the process. Number 5, another really great pre-prep thing to do is to read books about the potty, about going to the potty, about poop and pee. And again, you can do this way beforehand of, the actual teaching process, just getting their minds thinking more about the potty. You can even do shows. I think Elmo does a show on potty. I think Miss Rachel does a show on potty. Number 6, you're going to want to make sure you have pull-ups for night and sleep time on hand. And I like to start calling them sleep time underwear, sleep panties, sleep chonies, whatever word you want to use. Do not use the word diapers. They really have to develop the muscles of holding it. They haven't worked those muscles before. And so teaching during the day, having them learn how to hold it, having them understand and make the connection, it's a slow process. And I feel like most potty plans will start you with daytime. So I would suggest pull-ups. 7, you're going to want to prep some outfits that are really good for potty learning. So this would be loose pants, open dresses, oversized sweatshirts. Number 8, you're going to want to prep 2 different baskets. One basket is going to be the cleanup basket. So whatever you're going to use, whatever urine spray, or if you do like a method natural kind of spray, whatever you're going to use to clean up. Towels, washcloths, paper towels, have that basket ready. It's going to be very important because accidents are a part of learning. They're going to happen and it's okay. The other basket is going to be a special potty toy basket. This can have books about pottying. This can have little toys that are easy to play with when you sit, maybe a special stuffed animal, and this is just for time on the potty, kind of as an incentive to get your child to want to sit still, which is hard at this age and harder on a potty. So having a little basket prepped of fun is really, really great. Number 9, most potty plans are going to keep you at home. And so you're gonna want to have prepped a lot of new and exciting at-home activities that you can probably play with on a floor, like magnet tiles, Legos, puzzles, coloring are really good because, again, you're going to be sick at home and you need to fill your time and a toddler's mind with things that keep them engaged and also able to be close in proximity to a potty. It's 3 days. I know it sounds like a lot. It does sometimes feel like a lot, but if you have fun activities, sensory activities, pre-planned, this will help you to get through this. And number 10, the most obvious, it's time to get underwear, chonies, boxers, I don't know, whatever you want to dress your child in now that they're out of diapers. You're going to want to have this prep. This next section is very important. This is things that I learned through my own personal journey and I wish I had known from the start. The number 1 thing is, again, we did the portable potty method, bringing it into every room she would go into, and definitely make it a point of not just having them see you bring the potty because they might not be paying attention. Verbally show them, hey, the potty's right here if you need it, no pressure. Let mommy know if you get that feeling and we can go try to sit on the potty. After a while, you can just say, the potty's right here if you need it. Because if you don't announce where the potty is, especially in those early days, and they remember the potty being in the other room, even though it's not there anymore, and they start to get that feeling, have a little accident, they will run to wherever they think the potty was. They'll literally run past the potty. And just imagine an accident in motion. Please avoid this. I made that mistake and I just don't want you to either. Number 2, say bye-bye to diapers the night before. We actually did do this and I feel like that's the reason why she hasn't asked for her diapers anymore. We said bye-bye, we put them aside. I showed her nighttime undies and her regular, now new undies, and I said, this is our next journey, bye-bye diapers. I would recommend doing Number 3, roll up those rugs if you have rugs out. Get any type of waterproof blankets, covers, put those on beds, on couches, anywhere you know your child really goes that would not do well with an accident because, again, accidents are so normal and such a part of the learning process. An accident has to be made for the realization of, oh, I could do it a different way. So whatever you can do by, prepping the house beforehand to make your life easier with cleanup and making this experience less stressful for you so you don't let that stress out on them. You definitely want to stay as calm and neutral and upbeat and positive and optimistic as possible. And a clean house, a dirty house can stress me out. And so I knew prepping this stuff would just make the world a difference. So if you're someone that can get overwhelmed when everything's a disarray, take this step. Number 5. Like I said, accidents are going to happen. Messes are going to happen. Do not let it get to you. Do not let it get you down. I saw the most growth after an accident. Even when things were going so well, there would be a day where it was like we had never potty trained before and it was just a complete regression. The following day, I swear we had the best potty learning day ever. It was just a win after win after win after a day of just what felt like such a failure. And so embrace the accidents because learning is happening and wins are in the near future. Number 5. A great way to handle an accident, a mess, is having your toddler, especially a toddler that enjoys cleaning and mimicking your cleaning behaviors, have them help with the cleaning process. My toddler really enjoyed this, and it kind of takes the embarrassment out of the accident, makes it more of like learning experience, and you get help cleaning. So I would definitely recommend having a little paper towel for that. There are just so many positives to having a toddler help with the cleanup. Again, if your toddler isn't in that phase right now and you feel like that would add anxiety to them, maybe don't do this step. You know your toddler best. You remember those baskets I told you to prep, one for like toys and one for cleaning. Like I said, you're going to be running around with the potty everywhere. Just run around also with the cleaning bin everywhere. You can grab the toy bin if you need it, but yeah, you're going to want to have whatever room the potty is in, also the cleaning stuff. So I don't know, if you want to throw it in a backpack and just wear a backpack, no shame in that game. That's actually not a bad idea, but definitely have the potty and the cleaning stuff in every room, the same room at the same time. Number 7, you can expect a lot of regressions in other areas while they are progressing and learning this new skill. This is very normal, and so you can expect things like more baby-like behavior because they feel like they're growing up, and that can be scary. When I feel like I'm growing up, it can be a little overwhelming moment, and so they may revert back into more baby-like behavior. Maybe they want to be held more. Maybe they are, will cry a little bit more. They might be more cuddly. They also might regress in other areas. So things that they might, have had a good skill in. Maybe you've had a good nap and sleep streak. They might be waking up in the middle of the night. They might be protesting naps. And that's normal. It's just a phase. I would just, let them work through it, be there for them, and keep focusing on the potty learning experience, and the regressions are just Number 8, this one really surprised me, but expect the routine that you know of your toddler. What times do they go to the bathroom? How many diapers are you changing? When do you notice this and this with their bathroom habits? Can, during this phase, completely change. I would say this was a definite for us. Whatever it may be, the big takeaway here is if you feel like you have a good grasp on, I know my child goes at this point and this point and this and that, just kind of throw that out the window for potty learning and just go with the flow. They're going to be on a new rhythm, and you're going to have all eyes, all focus on that because it's just totally unpredictable. That kind of leads us into number 9, which is to use diaper cream at night in the sleep undies, which is a pull-up. I mean like a lot of diaper cream because some children can completely change their rhythm and routine, and maybe they haven't, used the bathroom at nighttime, like that kind of bathroom in a while, and suddenly you could get an unexpected them holding it all day, and the second they get, the comfort of a pull-up, at nighttime and they're like alone and they've had a big learning day, they can just all of a sudden be a nighttime tour. And be prepared. Load them up with the diaper cream. I don't know why I thought for some reason with potty training, like I barely had any diaper cream left, and I was like, oh, I don't need to buy like a new one. We're going to be potty trained. Like, she's not going to be sleeping in wetness. No, definitely keep diaper cream on hand for this experience. Trust. 10, expect accidents in each step. I feel like with every plan, there's going to be different steps, and say, you know, you're killing it at the no bottoms rule, and then you introduce those loose pants and suddenly you have to kind of retrain all over again. I'm just saying there's so many different steps to potty learning. You know, you're kind of climbing up this ladder and you might be, again, totally killing it at one step. You take a step up and you kind of have to retrain in some aspects and you go through some accidents. I feel like with each step, the accidents are less, and just keep optimistic. I know how disheartening it can be, but I promise you're not going backwards. You're just taking another step forward, and with every step forward, there's going to be little regressions, little accidents. Just keep working up the ladder. 11. This is one I learned from mistakes, so I really want to share it with you, is to definitely do a bath after a potty, because they will go in the bath. I mean, they probably still will go a little bit in the bath, because who doesn't like, as a child, to go in warm water? But unless they're covered in like bubbles and syrup and you have to get them clean at that moment, hold off. Even if they're asking for a bath, my daughter's in the phase where she loves baths right now, and so it's like all she can talk about and think about. So get that potty down first as best as you can before putting them in a tub, just because getting a potty in a toilet is a big learning experience, and you don't want to miss that to just have it go in the bathtub and then you have to kind of wait, you know, another 2-3 hours or however long your toddler is holding it to get another teachable moment. And so as many teachable moments as you can squeeze into your day, do that. To share this one. If you can plan your potty training, and I know there's so many factors of when you're doing it, but if there's any way you can plan it when you're not on your period, do that. Long story, I hadn't had my period in a 1.5 years, was on birth control. I decided to get off birth control to kind of regulate my body and see if I could get my period, and I didn't get it when I got off of it, and then like a couple days into potty training, I got it. And the reason, I mean, other than cramps and all that stuff and just not feeling your best, the real reason for potty learning, I feel like it's not great timing, is you're going to want to bring your child into your potty experience. And so if you're like peeing and now I'm wiping, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm sorry, covered in blood, that could be probably a lot of information for a toddler to get at that moment, and they probably know what blood is a little bit. They definitely don't know what a period is. And so now I'm here with my family to help me with this experience. So my mom is like documenting or showcasing her potty experience, and I'm not showing mine anymore just because it's a little horrifying for a child, I feel like. It's my first period in a 1.5 years, so it's a little aggressive. If you are wondering where I took my course, I love taking courses. I took one for, baby sleep, for toddler sleep, for baby-led weaning, and so I knew I was going to take one for potty training. I did go with the Big Little Feelings potty training course. It is essentially, it's kind of long. I think it's 3 hours long. I would say, honestly, you could probably skip like the first 45 minutes. I think it's section 4 that they really give you a plan. And again, it really is like that 3-day plan. And you could pretty much go off what I said in the beginning. But if you love taking courses and you want all the information possible, they do also have like a good recipe for poop chocolate. If your child is, holding during the day and only going at nighttime diapers, or maybe they are constipated for whatever reason, poop chocolate. They also had a lot of PDFs that I could print out that give me like exact phrases to say when your child is having, you know, difficult going to the bathroom, or if they go and nothing happens, or if they go and how to react, and if they make an accident but then they make it a little bit in the toilet, or they make a full accident. Like, they have each scenario, they have kind of a script to use, and I did find that really helpful. It's not sponsored, by the way. I bought the course, I think I bought it on sale, and it was around $30 to support small businesses too, and so I don't want to like pretty much give you all of their like personal private information that you get in their course for free. But I feel like if you are on a budget, don't have the time to take a course, you could definitely look up like a 3-day potty training course. And I feel like with everything else I gave you in this video, and all of the links down below to all of my favorite products can definitely get you through this experience if you want to save money. But again, if you do want all the information possible and to support a small business, Big Little Feelings course, I did really enjoy it. I also follow them on Instagram. If you don't, they give a lot of great like advice for big feelings, for toddler tantrums. Just they're a great like motherhood support place if you haven't seen them or heard of them before. That was a lot of information. I really hope that you found this video helpful, and I wish you the best of luck on your potty learning journey. If you have any questions about anything I didn't cover or that you didn't fully understand in this video, leave them in the comments down below. I will definitely be replying to comments because I know how stressful this period can really be. I don't know what it was about this period, but it also was really emotional for me because I feel like potty learning is the last like baby phase you're getting out of. Like, I don't know why, like weaning from breastfeeding was harder, and then of course there's like introducing solids. There's all these steps that kind of make this like little baby a little toddler child and not a baby anymore. And I feel like ditching diapers was really like the last thing that made me feel like she was a baby. And so I don't know why this was like really emotional and hard on me, because it's really like you're saying bye to babyhood. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but be prepared that it could be possibly an emotional journey for you too. So I want to be here for you guys. Let me know anything in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps out my channel so much, and I will see you guys next Monday in the new year. Oh my gosh. Bye.